Hey there, Momat friends, once again, this is Andang for another episode of Wildermore as we're making our way through this awesome storyline. So I did get a loot box last time, so we're going to go ahead and open this and find out what we get. Alright, so we got another loot box, perhaps? Oh, I don't have enough room. Well, we shall make room by simply getting rid of scrolls. Oh yay, a Tome of Extraordinary, we still don't have enough room. And 5 attack damage, this is so completely a waste of time. But Extraordinary experience is good, I suppose. That, however, is not too good, but we'll still add it to the bar here. And I also did get a quest item. This smuggled missive contains an extensive list of resources demanded from Wildermore by Isengard. Among the list is an extreme amount of lumber, a much-needed material to fuel Saruman's forces at Orthanc. Beneath the neatly written message, there appears to be a hastily scrawled note, a product of a far less trained hand. It reads, "Sending the small ones to make the first cut. Too many trees attacking our forest. If the tree moves, leave the small ones, flee and find another. We lack the number and time for another incident. Never tell the wizard of this. Will not explain losing so many orcs while felling a tree. Do not wish to do not wish to be the next slain. Sending the hewers northeast of this position to a clear area where the trees looked like trees. The wizard will have my head if we don't deliver the lumber to the forest's edge soon. You should return to Hunna and seek his counsel on what matter before continuing your assault against the White Hand forces." Alright, so that was a crazy quest text. Let's see what this guy has. Leaflock stirs slightly, but remains otherwise asleep. Defeat orcs in the Ballwood and be even noisier about it. Yes, I don't think this really works. But if you insist, quest text. If you insist. Let's find these orcs. We know they're around here somewhere. This time I'm just going to gather all 5, hopefully. Excuse me, yes, would you like to follow me? Would you like to follow me to death? Thank you. Excuse me, nice orc over there. Would you like to follow me? Yes, thank you. Excuse me, yes, thank you. Now it's all... Oh, he ran back. Dang it. These orcs are just spread out too thin to be effective in being noisy. But no matter, we shall still be as noisy as ever, for we have a horn, and we are champion. The champion of Agador. Alright, buddy, there you go. Let's see here. There's another one, or 2 or 3. Hopefully these 3 will be a little bit more observant of the chase. Thank you all for joining the party. Let's go ahead and get a 4th in, just for giggles. That way we will be supremely noisy. Which we will have no way of sleeping. Yes, thank you for dying, orc. Following the plan perfectly. There we are, just 2 more. Should be easy enough. And another AoE of death. Now just 1 remains. And he has now been defeated as well. Let's ride back and hope for the best. A sighing sound escapes from somewhere within the cracks of Leaflock's withered face, but you see no other sight of wakefulness. Let's go ahead and upgrade our mount here. Yeah, let's continue along with that. There we go.
This is proving more difficult than I expected.
This is proving much more difficult than I expected, Anang. Cordain thinks for a moment. Perhaps the danger and the noise is too far away to draw Lockreef's attention. Go to Nertham's Wrath and defeat some more orcs of the White Hand. Bring some of their equipment to Lockreef, and see if that will stir him to wakefulness. Great. He just now realizes that it's too far away for anyone to hear. Thank you, Elf. My goodness. Leave it to an elf that can hear everything from miles away to think that everyone else can hear just like them. Yes, well, that is not the case, Elf. Can't believe him. Right, we need to get around this rock. How long does this rock go? Yeah, we need to go back. We have to get to the other side. Yes, I know you're wanting to cut me down, don't worry. There'll be plenty of opportunity for that after I collect these weapons. Collect White Hand helmets from an orc in Balewood. Collect White Hand blade from an orc in Balewood. Very well. Why is it no longer auto-looting? Give me my blades back, you orc. We shall fight to the death. There's a blade. Now we need a helmet. There we are. Come on, buddy. Just give me your helmet, that's all I want. I don't even want to kill you. Like, seriously. He doesn't believe me. Well, that's fine. I wouldn't take off my helmet for an orc. So why should he for me? Defeat the root to get the quest. Alright, so this fight just got interesting. Yes, of course we'd like to do that. Near the sites of the stone influence, the foul roots have sprouted from the frozen earth. Unless they are slashed, roots shall continue to trip and strangle passengers by the hose. Threats of Balewood Fangorn. Okay. There we are. Almost. Now just this one. Alright, nearly have him down. There we go. How many roots? 8. That's not too many. Should be easy enough. Alright. Now we're going. He has a horn ahead. And he does not look friendly. Probably because he's not friendly. Hey buddy, that was not very nice. You know that? You discovered horns of the Bearwood. In Nesm's wake they have grown wild, and cruel chills wreathes their branches. They must be defeated for the safety of all that remain in the forest, until Fringlas can be roused to restore order. Alright, we now have more quests than we have room for. Let's just make sure we know all the ones that we have. Oh, so apparently I have other quests that I never finished either. In the Witch Halls. Interesting. So we might not be as far along as I thought, but we are following the epic, so that's all that really matters. You, sir. What do you want? What are you doing here? Barlos is safe, you say? Very well. I shall return to his side in my own time. I must remain far from the orcs, lest they find me here like my fellows. While I begin my journey, I would ask you to aid on another matter. Barlas is a wise int, and he is my elder. However, many are elders to us, for us young ints are all that remain here. My bark looks old and weathered, you say? Old? My small friend may still be young to us. The monster, Nesm, has been a cause of great destruction to my friends in this forest. The cries of the trees as he pulled them out of the earth is not something I long to hear again. His assault on this forest was swift and brutal, and many of his dangers remain. Along the side of that twisted path through the forest that the orcs defile with their crude machinery, you would find his handiwork smashed into the earth. If you search for signs of his destruction, I would ask that you examine them, for strange things have been cropping up in this forest of late, and none of them good. Very well. Very well. So let's continue along here. There's a horn that needs dispatched. Alright, tree. You shall die. For I said so. That shall happen. Like, legitimately though, what do you think he's gonna do? I have 2 axes, one of them is a legendary axe. He's doomed. Of course, I guess I technically did start firing arrows at him, so it's only self-defense. But still. He'd be smarter to flee. Alright, buddy. That was not a smart decision. There we are. Now we must find another. Defeat all the wood in this forest if it all is evil. If that is what it takes to save this land. I think it's cool that the situation finally feels dire, and you really do feel like one man that can't conquer it, because, you know, we had to leave Isengard. We can't really do anything against that by ourselves. We've had to leave Rohan because we can't do much more help there. It's just a cool little thing to just be going all over the place trying to help where we can. I hate it that they map some of the trees and so you can't get past them. It's the stupidest thing ever. Oh man. Lots of invisible walls around this one route for some reason. You have hewn many roots of the bellwood, and have guarded the other trees of this wood from Nerzim, and the foul influences of the stone he wears upon his back. Alright, let's find the rest of those trees. And equip another quest. Why not this one? They've started a fire. Good for them. Where are these trees? That's what I wish to know. Search for a boulder thrown by Nerzim. It must be back this way. Aha. Oh, they're defending the boulder, clearly, because they're obviously agitated by that. You shall die, Root. As shall you, Root. Of the black. Alright, let's find out what this boulder's about. You have found an icy boulder that impacted the ground deeply. Such strength goes beyond even that of a giant. Okay then. Alright, so thank you guys for watching this episode, and we will continue on with all these various quests as we make our way further through Wildermore and further through this forest. So thank you guys once more for watching. I absolutely love this forest and can't wait to share it with you again. So thank you guys, and I'll see you again real soon. PVMP and dang, subscribe.